It was back in 2006 when I invited Channel 4's cult archaeological TV series Time Team to join me at one of my sites in Cheshire. The purpose of the invite was to investigate further an ancient landscape where I had recovered hundreds of artefacts spanning 8,000 years of history.
It is, yeah. You've got these great meanders. But in the medieval period, there's a fair
Time Team gladly accepted the invite, and in September 2006 I was joined by Tony Robinson, Phil Harding and the rest of the Time Team to carry out a 3-day excavation of the site for the new 2007 series.
Believe they've discovered a Roman fortlet, but then not all the finds are military, and the site covers over 250 years of activity. So what was going on here at Warburton? We've got just 3 days to find out.
It wasn't long before the team was ready to start searching for evidence of the Romans and a possible small fort that may lay somewhere below the fields.
Let's put it in.
Why did you put it?
As the first cut was made, Trench 1 began to take shape. The 3-day dig was finally underway. As the ground was peeled back layer by layer, Phil was soon in Trench 1 looking for evidence of occupation. During the 3-day dig, a Time Team record was broken for the biggest trenches ever dug in 14 years of the history of the programme.
No, Tony, but you know you were saying that we weren't going to get any finds?
Yes.
Well, look at this.
Hey, have we got something?
Yeah, look at that.
Have you seen this?
Yes, I know. Well, careful, it took us all morning to find that.
Oh, wow. Really, on day one have I ever seen such a cornucopia of finds. What would they have been from then, Francis?
I'm reliably informed it's from Cheshire Plains ware or something like that. It's Roman, Mono-Britain.
It really is, you're not taking the piss.
Well, I know that's what that's for.
At last, the Time Team helicopter was ready to go to take to the air and carry out an aerial survey of the site.
What was the problem with the Brigantes?
Well, the Brigantes were ruled by Queen Cartimandua, who is one of only two British Celtic women that we know about, the other one being Boudica, of course. And she was very pro-Roman. She handed over the British rebel tribal leader, Caratacus, to the Romans, and no doubt by doing that got a lot of brownie points. But her husband, Venutius, was virulently anti-Roman, and they probably had power bases on either side of the Pennines. And it's clear that relations broke down to the point where Cartimandua actually needed to be rescued by the Romans through a rebellion by Venutius.
The cameo for the programme was to reproduce a Roman silver snake bracelet based on the one that I'd found at the site before Time Team had arrived.
The beauty of this trench and so many of the others is that what we're looking at here is not just the metal objects, but we're looking at all the pottery with it as well. And if there was bone and flint, it would all be there together. We are not looking at one specific type of object, mainly metalwork. But the main thing is when we came here with a whole set of questions. And I think over those 3 days we've been able to answer the questions. That is the important thing. I spend my entire life digging holes across the countryside. Oftentimes I don't find a thing, just like here. I remember when I worked several years ago with Ian, the digger driver. We did a trench 1,800 metres, nearly 2 kilometres across Salisbury Plain in 4 days. We found one post hole. Was I disappointed? No. You answer the question, what is there, and you try and interpret what's happening in that landscape.
Phil, you're not quite telling the truth.
I am telling you the truth. I am an archaeologist. I don't care if I don't find anything.
You were disappointed.
What do you mean? I was disappointed.
You
I
were
am
disappointed because the local ran out of real ale.
Oh, you're right there. And I'm not going back tonight.
Why is that?
See that big yellow thing coming up the hill?
Strip lynchets!
Yeah, you know you can stick them.
If you've enjoyed this behind the scenes look at Time Team in Warburton, why not watch the actual programme itself? Simply follow the link at the end of this feature.